tricked me. Alrighty then, best get this started. So at Roberts' request, I'll work out which of these. I think the Networker Turbo is what you're after. Sure pain in the arse for this, because I have to keep, every time I tab out and tab back in, I've got to set it to desktop so I can actually see the chat. Sound. Now then. Right. Is a pain in the arse, but we're ready now. Networker Turbo, I think that's what you're after. Are you on your desktop? That'll be alright. What? You're not missing much, it looks like shit anyway. You're best not full screening it. You want that tiny. You can't see how bad it looks. Right. Networker Turbo. London Paddington to Reading. Haven't done it before. Probably will never do it again. Sip of vodka for the working man. Right. It's this one, isn't it? What you're looking. Oh. Oh yeah. Right. So I've got to remember how to do this. So the first thing you do is master key. And you put to forward, I guess I'm going forward. Take my brake off. No, because that goes that way. Headlights. Hazard lights. Headlights are... No. A fan. Up here. I know. Daytime. There you go. 1. Shit, it's foggy. Is there a fog setting on this? The fuck? Get that fan on. Alright, I will. All the way up. That's cold. Tell you what, might not look good from where you're looking, but it looks pretty fucking sweet from where I'm playing. Let's have a look at them cameras. Oh shit, that was rough. Yeah. Oh, that's a bit far out. Oh, it's snowing. It's a snowy day. Right, we've got a speed limit here of 25 miles an hour, so I'm not going to bother going over that. Oh, what the fuck? Wipers! No, that's not it. I don't even know what that is. DRA. 50%. Now we're going to need full here. Maximum power. Oh, Jesus, dude. Look at that. It is. I don't know, I can't see shit. I'm gonna stand up. There you go. That's better, isn't it? Then you can't see all the things. Right. Fucking hell. The outside. Look at that. Fucking. Trust me, you get a lump with fucking driving a train in this shit. See how everyone else is doing in here. First class? This isn't first class. First class isn't jut out like that. They look pretty happy, don't they? Let's get sat down. It is shocking that I am made to drive in this weather. Let's get some power. It's a bit too much. Got a time limit. Right, I've got 5 minutes to get there. I always suck at these as well. I can never fucking beat the clock, but on the express, boom. Probably spend too much time pricking around, stopping 3 yards away or something. I've got it so it's going to tell me when the next signal's coming up, but it's not going to tell me what it is. So, I can't even fucking see though. Right, 300 yards of signal's coming up. It'll be on my left hand side. If it's red, I'll go through it. It's fucked. There you go, it's green. I saw it. It was above. That's smart design. Fucking 4.5 miles away. I'm never going to make this. But it is. I do like driving this train. It's better than that fucking freight one. That freight one was a pain in the arse using that brake. This one is just fucking slam. Use the triggers for it if I wanted to. That's how easy it is. When you're in a rush, you just haven't got time to prick around on the dashboard. Bang. How we sound. Got some Russian courage here. There we go, speed limit's gone up. First time I drove one of these, I shat myself. Started making all kinds of noises. I was like, oh no, I'm too responsible. Gotta look after 500 tonner train or whatever it is. I wouldn't know. It's a lot, I know that much. I know Popeye banged one out. That was very impressive. Break the speed limit. Alright, you say so. 7. The speed limit is going up to 80, so it's going to be pretty difficult. I don't think this thing, I think it does 90. We'll see if we can get 90 in 3.8 miles time. We're gonna go through the speed limit here. 50. No, it's gone up. Saw us coming. Yeah, I've got a minute 50 seconds to get this parked to that station. It's 3.5 miles away, so I need to go about 120 miles an hour. So I should probably step on it. See, it's starting to wobble now. Look at that. Charging. Don't brake at the signal. Oh, I fail if I go for a red. Definitely. It's that green. It's happened before. They put them on the end of the station, so if you overshoot your parking, you get an instant fail. You can balance if you just slip over there slightly. It's like you're on your driving test constantly. What I'd imagine would be like your driving test. Got 20 seconds, 2.1 miles. Maybe, like Josh Roberts in Sega Rally, I could make up for lost time on the next one. You don't fail for speeding, but you do lose AP for going over the limit, and you gain it for going under the limit. Or I think you get less for going over the limit. So that's where you get penalised. I think I'll slow it down here. No, fuck it, it's 90. Although, there's no point, because I'm going to have to start braking soon. But wait, yeah, I see it. Start braking now. And then we come to a nice gradual stop, even though we're going to be late. Smooth. Peel out the station, that's right. What's that noise? Oh, what a fucking piss take that is. Look at him. A dickhead flying past. Embarrassing. Get to about 20 mile an hour and then just stop braking because we're fucking miles away still. But also it's really easy to stop at 20 mile an hour, so worst thing you can do is fucking get half a mile away, realise you're going at 70 mile an hour, brick yourself, slam all the brakes on, overstep, go through a red light. It's fucking amateur hour, you don't want to be doing that. Look at this. have to do something like this. Opening the doors, and then also what you want to do, you want to get out of your chair, you want to run around and get things like this. I don't know whether there's anything else because I can't see fuck all. There's a route map somewhere. Right there. There's one over there. I think I've done it though. And there's these fucking... I don't even know what they are. There's things knocking about. It's on benches and shit sometimes. Oh, I forgot this one loads really fast. Let's get back over here, shall we? Looks nice though. You gotta admit, this is the best looking train game I've played. I've played some train games. I haven't really. It's a lie. I played one. That train went past it, flying off. And then just thought, no, and Will won't play train games. They're very silly. Lock the doors. And then I believe it's as simple. Pull away. Which is nice after that freight. Yeah, they put those things, those collectibles, so you've got a reason to get out and go around the platform and have a look around, because otherwise it's like, well, why not stay in the train? But I didn't realise at the time, it's like, you can actually get out of the train while they're loading, it doesn't matter. You can just go have a look around. And I just sort of walked into one by accident, it was like, oh shit. This could be an achievement some point down the road. So I got all excited and started doing that. Getting late, getting back to the trains and all that jazz. Sip of whiskey for the working man. No, it's vodka. It's nice, but the first second you have it, it's still horrible. That's how you know it's vodka. How long have I got until Southall? 12:56, and I'm on 12:55, so I've got a minute to go 3 miles. The way it goes with these is I'll be like a minute late for the first one, 2 for the next one, 3 for the one after that, and then it usually piles up to about 8 or 10 minutes at the end. I think it's these slow starts actually, I should just cane it. Fuck what they say in the tutorials, they're lying to you. Like, personally, I wouldn't care. I'd be like, well, you know, let's have a nice smooth start. But then they're also expecting you to be there in 15 seconds time, so, you know, they can train you to do it all nice, but it doesn't mean anything when you're doing it, does it? I am sipping it straight. The big ice cube in. Yeah, I'm going to go ploughing out the station from now. Fucking next one. 7. These guys won't know what hit them. Isn't that right? Yeah. You get nice and comfortable. Leave everything in my hands. Let's fuck them up. I will chuck everyone out of their seats. You'll see. We'll get to 1.7 miles away now. What we're going at 64. So probably going about 70, 75. So we need to stop about half a mile away. I'll just jam it all the way on. Where's the emergency brake? It's this one, I'm guessing. So I'll just stick that on. But then keep it in throttle 7. Just make it grind into the station. Yeah. Okay. 72 mile an hour. 0.6. Oh, I wonder if I could just grind into the station. Damn, that's pretty good. Yeah, 400 yards to spare. So what did I put? It took about 400 yards to slow down to that speed. So the next one, 75 mile an hour. We'll wait till we're about 400 yards, and then we'll slam on the emergency brake. And that will make up for lost time, even though we're almost 3 minutes behind now. After that little stunt. But then again, I'm going slow as shit, so it's no surprise. It's good. Alright, that'll do. Faster than that, come on. Well, this light's green anyway. Open the doors. Go out to the station. Southall. I'm pretty sure I've been here before anyway, so. Scout about. Crap lying around. It's a long station. Right, it's fucking brutal out here. Oh Jesus. Sometimes I run across the tracks, there's little steps there that allow you to get up on the other side. Good job I didn't do it then. I don't know if you can get hit by a train. I'm assuming you can go on the track, and that's where trains are. That would have fucked me up, so probably. I'm going to say probably. In my expertise. I'm going to say probably. 7. Right. Oh fuck, we've already missed the next one. By 40 seconds. This is smooth anyway. These guys are fucking liars. Giving me false information, make me look like a dick when I'm on the job. I think the problem with vodka is you think you're drinking water, but you're drinking Russian water, so it's horrible. Catches you off guard. Scream into the station. I could do. My family is in the house though, so I don't think they'd appreciate it, Josh. Well, it's not a very good simulation if it doesn't make it jerky. Alright. I'm thinking I should probably do this a little bit more professionally than the last time, because that's probably why I'm losing all this time. Let's just ride in at 57. Braking 1. What's cab sway? You're saying Russians like vodka because they made it. Does make sense. That's why you have so many ale drinkers in the UK. That and it's delicious. Sometimes it's plum porter. It's dog shit. But that's all I can get. Go down Bargain Boo's shelf full of it. No one's buying it, but they're always stocking it. Meanwhile, Captain Smith's fucking AWOL. Is that correct terminology for a captain? I don't know. Keep going. Keep going. And then we slam on the brakes. Hayes and Harlington. Sign over there. No trains. Danger zone. Yeah. Nothing up there.
If you require assistance at any time, feel free to contact a member of station staff or use a help point.
Back of there. I see a lot of grit bins. I don't see any grit out. Boom. Vodka's too sweet. Interesting theory. I do get cab sway. That's happened before. So I got so scared when I first did it. It's like, this is supposed to be happening? Well, he didn't tip over or anything, so... Fucking sound. Yes. It's in writing. Right, okay. Plum porter. Plum porter's dog shit. I had some at your wedding because there was no beers left. It's like, oh, I can do your plum porter. I was like, oh, that'll have to do. And then I just couldn't drink it. I had like a mouthful, and that was it. Just nursing it for ages. Probably because I was wasted as well. You know. Everyone's getting mad for it at the Robot. Oh, this plum porter's amazing, mate. So obviously, some brewer, probably Titanic, got a smart idea. Oh, everyone loves plum porter. Let's just make plum porter. Fuck Captain Smith. You forget who piloted the Titanic. Is that right? You don't drive it. You sail a boat, don't you? So sailed the Titanic. Sunk the Titanic. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, can't get it anymore. Well, it's like in a fancy, one of those fancy beer places in Hanley. They had a bottle of Captain Smith's, but nowhere else sells it. They don't sell it in the White Star, the Titanic brewery in Stoke. Don't know if they sell it in the Wine Leak because I'm not fucking going. Oh shit, hang on. Didn't do that well, did we? Shit! You know what, Josh? I think we have to go backwards on this. How do I do that? It's this one, isn't it? Got me talking about fucking Roebuck. I know, yeah. I don't know, I won't go in there, so I don't. But they don't sell it bargain booze. Bargain booze used to be really good for it. Can't get it on the website. Or could I get it on there, but it was stupid expensive now. We got the fountain now. That sells Jaipur. I have a bottle of Jaipur. Jaipur is the new captain of the block. The block captain. Oh, you get emergency brake if you just slam that all the way in that direction. So I was double emergency braking. Useless. Right, hurry up guys. Fuck for time. Absolutely fuck for time. Where are these signs at? This is the worst time to come out and look for these signs. There we go. Nothing. Oh, we cross without looking. Danger, man. Unlock. Fucking dick. Come on then. Lock. Fucking make your mind up. 7. Go. Eh. Oh shit. You know what happened there, Josh? Didn't put it into forward, did it? Like a dick. Oh no, what's happened now? That's stuck. What happened? Off. You go forward, that's why. 7, go. That was some Thomas the Tank Engine shit right there. Amateur hour. Fucking will be an hour until we get there as well. Yeah. Well, let's have a look, shall we? They look alright. They're seated, so they got no right to be angry. I'd be sat fucking there if I was on a train. And this would be fucking rammed. And this would be fucking empty. And I wouldn't be allowed in. Sat outside the toilets and someone take a fucking epic shit. 90 miles an hour. Now, Josh, you know one or two things about trains, like a little bit about the law. If you get sold a ticket for a seat on a train, but you don't get to sit in a seat on a train, you should surely be able to get your money back, right? While you're thinking that out of it. Yeah, from my experience, it's always been a seat on the train. But then you go on and then someone's fucking sat there because it's rammed and everyone's stood up anyway. So they're going for whatever seats they can. So what you're going to say is you should be able to kick them out of the seat and take it for yourself. But I'd assume that all tickets were like that. If you buy a ticket, it says, right, you get this seat here. And they keep track of which seats are available to be sold. But then that would raise the question of how you got so many people on the train. So you must have tickets that are like, oh, go sit wherever. Or are these the ones that are sold in the knowledge of, yeah, you're not going to get a seat. You can go on the train, but you can't have a seat. And then are they discounted, or what's the deal there? $80 miles an hour on this one. Let's start braking. Yeah, it's weird. So basically, if you look at your ticket, it's like, oh, I'm going on the Manchester to London train from Stoke. My ticket, it hasn't got a seat reservation on because I didn't choose to have a reservation. I don't know what. But you'd look at that and think, I am not going to be sitting down for this journey. But then you think, fuck that. I want my money back, or I want to be able to reserve a seat. So then you go and complain. And then you got to go onto the train and you got to complain with the person who sat in your seat. So that's 2 arguments you got to have, minimum. Then you got to have an argument with the person who goes around and stamps your tickets because you didn't pick up your third one, which is your receipt, which apparently makes your tickets void if you don't have. And then they try and make you pay fucking 80 quid on top of the 30 quid you paid. That's £110 for a seat you probably won't get. Why is it? Don't stop. Oh, that's him. There we go. Lovely. Busted out. Where am I?
Citizens flee signal.
I don't know where this is. I think I put that sign up. I put that up before, so I've been here. Slough. I've been here a load of times. This is where the office is set. The background there. That's a sign over there, but I risk going in front of this train. Yes, I do. Can't get up this side. Oh, what a dick! Why did I do that? Out of the way. Yeah. Oh, fucking country mile now. Got this dickhead in the way. Move, bitch. I've got to go down this end. There we go. No, bastards. Off we go. 2.5 mile. You can get compensation for being late. How late are we talking here? And how much compensation are we talking here? Because if I can get that £70 back, I'm a happy man. In case of train driver's leg at the moment. Fucking dead. Oh, okay. That's when I was first a student at university. I was in Bournemouth, and I got a train ticket down there. And it was like 30 quid. But I didn't know that you had to pick up the third ticket from the machine, which is your receipt. So I got the 2 tickets, and then they were like, "That's not good enough. You need your receipt." I was like, "What? Here's my 2 tickets here." And they were like, "No, you've got to pay standard fare." I was like, "How much is that?" It's like, "Oh, it's £70 on top of the £30. It's 70 or 80 quid." It's just like, I really can't afford that now. It's like, I don't care. You've got to pay it. Like, that's ridiculous. That's how I paid for a ticket in advance. I wound up paying £110. So it was pretty fucking bullshit. I'm fucking going there again. I did go there. Bournemouth. It wasn't Bournemouth's fault. It was Virgin. They are a bunch of virgins as well. Right. Oh, a little bit more drastic than that. 2. Coasting at 32 mile an hour. I'll do. It's not the best. I can't show you any scenery on this. Just, do you like white? You're in for a treat. Imagine this is what it's like if you're blind. Or black, I don't know. It's a trick. So this time it's on the other side. That's how they get you see. And you open the other doors. It's like, no. Fucking fail your test. Where is this? Burnham. World's shittest tea. Actually, that's not true. I overcooked some rice the other day. That was the shittest tea. It's like pudding. Let's go! Tap low. It was too long ago to do anything because it was about, brace yourself for this, 10 years ago. Let that sink in. It's a short one, this. See if I can get my Jaipur opened in time. Yeah. Ah, that shit is good. Just think, Josh, it was 10 years ago, almost to the day. You were spearing me into the freezer, 2 in the morning, causing a great ruckus. Now, ask yourself, how did that situation come about? Oh, shit. That's okay, Josh. It wasn't my freezer. And besides, ask Mitch what he did. He'll tell you a story. Is that good? Is that good enough? Yeah. See, the good thing about these commuter trains, we're not going to have that bullshit that happened with the fuel cap. It's got loads of space. Loads. Where is this Taplow in it? Have I been to Taplow before? Probably. Mind you, that last place didn't have anything, so... I've been here, I've had that one. See if there's any safety signs knocking about. But I didn't know about those for quite a while. I cannot see anything over there. It's probably around the corner anyway, like that one is. Up here. Yes, there's nothing up there, so don't bother. Yeah, yeah, I remember that too. I think the pictures documented that very well. Everyone had a big grin. And most of those pictures were someone getting kicked up the arse or, oh! How's your eye, Josh? uh, you got awful tired, so you decided to rub a bifter into your eye. I'm not going to tell you what Mitch did. That's for him to announce on his head, be it. That vodka's getting better now. Ice cube's melted a bit. Yeah, you were sleep smoking again. Told you about that. It's dangerous. You gotta keep an eye out for that kind of thing, Josh. Should Mitch be ashamed? He'd probably get hunted down. He'll get mobbed like you will for your comments on Twitter. I've watched one of those shows where they're talking about spontaneous combustion, and I'm pretty sure all of those people had a bifter in their mouth. It's just the way I saw it. Makes sense though, doesn't it? Get so high you don't know you're on fire. Happens a lot. Don't stop. Do not stop. Don't go 0.4 miles an hour either. There we go. This side? Yes. Maidenhead. Ever been to Maidenhead, Roberts? That place looks suspect. I've been to Maidenhead, it seems. Left my mark. Fucking long ass platforms. Nothing. Oh shit. Hang on. That's what happens when you try to read the chat when you're running along a platform. That's it though, isn't it? I mean, you've probably been to all these places if you've been on a train. They go through them all, so technically I have. 6.7 miles. A lot of stops on this journey, not gonna lie. I'll have to go for a piss in a minute. Wonder what train drivers do in this situation. I keep looking over and thinking that's like a sink. You got someone else in the other chair just brewing up constantly. I bet you could get through bare brews driving a train. But again, where's it going? Can't go out the door, it's locked. I can fucking talk shit about that freight train all I want, but it did have a window that went down. Piss straight out of that. It's an open portal. This. Mind you, you could just fucking go down here, couldn't you? Hey, they've all gone. Anyone on this? These three. Barely anyone on this train. It's pure inefficiency right here. Where's the toilet on here? There we go. Hey, that's pretty realistic. Can't get in though. Someone must be taking a shit. Smoking a biff. Is this getting the other side? Yes! Could drive it from this side. Well, I can't because I've done all those things on the other side, haven't I? So brakes in full service. How does that work? Think it's pulling its back. Then again, no, because see the master key is locked. That's how you know. Although, wouldn't it make sense if I did unlock the master key and then put that into 7? We go double speed. I think that makes sense. I reckon we could get to 125 if we did that. No one does want to go to Reading. They'll get off at Twyford. Train journeys go on forever nowadays, don't you know? Start off in Berkshire, end up in Twatshire. Never do Rick Mail justice. That was alright, that was most of the water. Give it a go. Alright, I've got 3 miles. Run down the train like this. Right, can't open the doors that fast though, it doesn't work. Look at that. Must have gone back in time a little bit there. Right, so I've got to pull it into... No. Okay. Reverse 7. Is that faster? And now, Josh, we have the dilemma of having to turn it off at both ends. How's that going to work? They should question their safety. They knew what they were getting themselves into. They should have printed it on the ticket. Grehound will be driving. Brace yourself. I don't like this. I don't think it's going to stop. In 1.6 miles. Go! John Virgo trick shot train driving this one. Beautiful. Well, had your doubts, did you? Pays not to underestimate the power of the train driver. I'm 5 minutes late now, so that's pretty bad. In Japan, I'd be fucking... I'd stab myself, wouldn't I? It's a real good job that I've got that thing telling me how far away it is. Because I could be 10 feet away and I wouldn't know. I think the cab just did a little bit of a tip there. I saw something. Didn't look very safe. What's this? Station stopping shoot. I know full well what I'm doing, mate. How to tutorial me. Can't see shit.
Do not leave your luggage unattended on the station. Luggage left unattended may be
Get out of the way.
removed.
Train driving. Close the doors. Seven. 4.9 miles. It's going on a bit, this. Hang on. What's happened here? Josh? Something terrible's happened. You hear it? I'm going backwards. I'm going backwards. I'm sure there was many trick shots that John Virgo did where he fucked up, so not that bad, is it? Reverse is off. Master key locked. Full service. Not emergency brake. Still rolling backwards, what the fuck? Dude. Oh no. What's this, what's this thing you were telling me about on these train forums? Here we go. Yes! Back in service! I don't know what the fuck happened. I think what happened is when we went down on the other side of the train, on the other engine, and we turned on the master key, we fucked it hard. So I'd come back up Just jimmy it all around a bit, in technical terms. That's what I'd assumed would be the case with that freight locomotive, where I accidentally hit the master key on that. It's just shut everything off and then begin the boot up process again. But nothing happened. That's why I assumed it was bugged. It's like, well, what else? There's none of this, because sometimes you get this. The AWS beeps at you, so you have to push that button. But that one's, you're not going to miss it because it's loud as fuck. The good thing about doing this as well is a lot of it is the same. It's just in different positions. It's just that freight train one's confusing because they had that computer panel that was like up there, and they had that stupid brake. And it's just like, why? But yeah, that's why we play these games. Something different. Keep you on your toes. How long did I leave it? It was roughly around the same. It was pretty much what I did there. So I already assumed it's like, right, this will be the procedure. But it was just wasn't doing anything. It wasn't having anything of anything. That's why I assumed it was a bug in the same way that those points. It's like you should be able to switch these and go. So I don't know. Like I say, it's a new game as well, so it's probably not. I don't even know if it's been patched yet. I'll have to check. I'll give it a go next time. Although to be fair, every time I've been in there now, it's just like, be careful, don't push that stupid key. I can't seem to find half the time when I want to find it, so I don't know. So the designers of that thing's just an asshole. And then they made the simulation to mimic that asshole design. Yeah, this is a lot more fun than the Express. The Express, I'll be absolutely hammered by now because there'll be nothing else to do. That's probably fast enough. Keep what real? Oh right, yeah. I forget there's a delay on this, isn't there? Tell you what, I'm getting paid for this one in action points. Over 10 grand. My level's gonna go through the roof, mates. Yeah, I haven't played any of the ones that are on the Great Western. I've just been going through that and just sticking to those locomotives. Which is why I'm more or less like, when it comes to this and the intercity one, I know what I'm doing. Because I've spent several hours doing it. Now if you put me on the other ones, I'll just be like, what the fuck's this? It's like that freight one. It's just like, I don't understand what you're trying to accomplish here. But it was pretty cool. I'd like a little speed limiter. That was a yellow signal, so I've got to slam these brakes on now. So not an emergency, because that keeps making me go too slow like that. Because this next signal here, about 40 yards past the stopping point, is going to be red, and that's going to fuck up my day. How late am I going to be? 13:41 I'm supposed to be stopping. It's 13:48, so yeah, it's probably going to be about 8 minutes. Where am I? Reading. This is the last one, so that's why it's going to be, yeah, it's a red light there. I think they only do it on the last one, which makes sense. So, open the doors. Pretty sure with this being Reading, I've been all over the place. So I come here all the time. Sick of seeing it. W.H. Smith, fuck off.
May I have your attention, please? Closed circuit television and remote video monitoring is in use at this station.
This station's got a real 1984 feel to it that I do not appreciate. I'm going to sit in the cab until we leave. Fuck it. Just not interested. Who's on this train? What am I waiting for then? For fuck's sake. And that's that. I know, yeah. I just haven't got the grandeur. Bronze medal! Dude, I've invested an hour and 10 minutes into that and I got a bronze medal. Probably for all that fucking stupid two locomotive bullshit I was pulling. I haven't seen a raise ahead. Yeah, go to one of those Victorian ones. That's what it's all about. I guess at an hour and 10 minutes I should probably stop. I need a piss anyway, so sound. That was all a lot of fun.